Hey guys, it's Kano Kip here. I haven't been doing much for the last few days. I left Manila Monday, the second, and today is I think it's Saturday the seventh. Yes, Saturday the seventh. I arrived in Guayaquil on Tuesday around 6 p.m. Wednesday, I rode with the driver in a truck from Guayaquil to here over from the warm, hot uh, location close to the lower sea level there in Guayaquil, up over the mountains. We had to come the long way. There's two ways to get here, but one of them was closed because of a landslide. So it was a 5 hour drive over the mountains. It was 5 hours because there's only two ways to get here, and one of them is closed because of a landslide. So everybody that uses those two routes are using one route now because of that. So, and it's very steep. You get behind a lot of trucks. It was a little rainy, and then once you get up to a certain altitude, we were in clouds. You couldn't see anything. So, anyway, we got here. Um, Tuesday, got here. That was Wednesday. Drove here. So Thursday, I was actually got here into the apartment and didn't do much. It was Thursday evening. A friend of mine that lives here, that I met on Facebook, that lives here, he had a friend of his send over some food, so I had some food that night for dinner. The next day, I needed food, groceries. There's nothing in here. Um, so that was my main objective, was to get out and get some food and get back here. So we went to Mercado, watched for one of my other videos because it's unbelievable. And I only went to one. It wasn't like a biggest one or anything. It was good size, but there was so many different kinds of fruits. Blackberries big as my thumb. Uh, Cabbage. There was a head of cabbage. I swear to God, it was this big. It was huge. I've never seen a head and about this thick. So it was huge. I'd say it was 16 inches diameter and at least 8 or 9 inches in depth. But anyway, I've never seen a cabbage that big. Tons of bananas. Some of the things I think were calamansi, which I took pictures of. They look like calamansi, only they're twice the size as the calamansi they had in Philippines, which are limes. They're really good, different flavor, but they're I really like them. Um, I bought another thing called a tree tomato. Then when I got home, I tried to eat one. It wasn't very good. It's pretty sour, but I looked for recipes, and what you're supposed to do, I think, is cook them. Then you cut them up, put it with some onions and garlic and things like that, and you make a salsa with them. So I got five of them left, and that's how many I called for the recipe. So I just need to pick up a couple other ingredients and find some kind of corn or flour tortillas or something to try it with, or to put it on, maybe tacos or something. But I will give it a try later and uh, let you know how that worked out. Let's see what else. The altitude here. It's taken me a while. Just walking from the bedroom to the laundry room, or sometimes some days I have to stop and catch my breath, and I can feel my heart beating hard and stuff. And it's the air is so thin up here, and it's just taken me a while. I came from 500 foot sea level to 8,300 feet sea level, in a matter of a day or so. So it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust, I think. This thing on the wall, this belongs to Kay. This is Kay's apartment that I'm using, and Kay's goes everywhere. It looks like all these places she's been to. She has the yarn to the place, and then over with the photos taped on the wall. I haven't looked at that close. I just know what it is. Um, but that's kind of a cool thing that she does. A little more work than I would do. I let Google Maps keep track of me, which they do anyway, and I kind of don't like that. But anyway, I regret. I digress. So today, at some point, I have to go out and get some money. Uh, my buddy Freddie in the Philippines, he's kind of in charge of my money there because my ATM debit card from my bank in the Philippines doesn't work here. There's no ATMs that uses BankNet. So Freddie, I gave Freddie my debit card and PIN number and everything because I trust him immensely. And what we found out is it's extremely hard to send Philippine pesos anywhere. We tried Zoom and various things. I think Western Union would do it, but Western Union is a little expensive. Um, but he was able to finally send me some money from his account in the United States to a Western Union here. Um, and we're going to work out the details and figure out how to do this later. But for now, it's my Social Security in the Philippines that he's trying to send me. Um, he sent me some last night, $500. So that and $150 I got in my billfold. That should get me by, pretty much the rest of the month, unless I go do something extravagant or whatever. Got to have money to pay for the apartment at the end of the month. Next month, I'll have to find another apartment, but then I'll need the first, like every apartment, first month's rent, and then I think they call it here like a guarantee instead of a security deposit. They call it a guarantee, which is another month's deposit, a deposit. So I guess that's about it. Altitude. Today's the first day that the sun's actually shone. Let's go. Let's go have a look outside. It's been cloudy and rainy the last few days, which I guess was okay since I have been staying inside because of the altitude and trouble doing that. But here, this is outside the apartment, and there's the sun. First time it's shown. Actually, it's very nice out here. It's, well, it says it's 57 degrees, but it feels a lot nicer than that. It feels like it's 70 something. Must be close to the airport. I don't know if you can see the airplane flying over here. But anyway, I guess I'll leave you to it, get to my day going, and we'll talk later. Cool little airplane. I don't know if you can see him or not. Okay. That's about it. I'll talk to you later. What do they say here? Kumasta? And I say